Greetings, adventurers. My name is Tyler, and welcome to just a video that I wanted to make to keep everyone updated on what's been going on. Nothing's been going on that much recently. I've just had a few difficulties posting videos because I haven't had any original content that I wanted to do. But today's the day that I thought that I would do something a little bit special for all of you that are watching this right now. And that is how some people have difficulty beating one of the hardest bosses in Undertale. That is Sans. Of course, obviously. Some people say it's Undyne the Undying. I can agree she's quite difficult with no time to breathe in between her attacks. But, Sans is kinda hard. He's much more difficult than any other boss that anyone's ever fought. So today is the day that I will be teaching you of how to defeat him in eating one or, three or less items. And these results may vary depending on what items you have. Obviously, this isn't the real Sans fight. This is just a bad time simulator. If you want to go check it out, the link might be in the description, might not. You never know. I got time to do it. But, yeah, I'll be going through you step by step of how to defeat his attacks and what some of the strategies are for defeating them. So, without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, so there's Sans. This is the first move. He basically does an attack, which is, hold on, I'm going to scooch this out of the way. And I'm going to actually... Some of y'all might not be able to see, so let's hope that this makes it better. Okay, am I ready? Are y'all ready? This is the first move, and basically all you want to do is just move up and down, up, down, up, and that's basically the attack. All it is a bunch of memorization, and that's basically it. Okay, and now one of the things about Sans' fight is that you can never actually defeat him until the final attack, and so you have to keep on attacking him to make him progress the battle. And the attack that you just saw was a bunch of tiny jumps. I didn't think it was that important because everyone knows how to tiny jump in Undertale. This one is one of the harder attacks. This is known as the blue bone in the menu settings, and basically what you want to do is go side to side while stopping in between the blue bones and jumping over the tiny bones, so it's quite difficult. This one is a varying variety of the bones that you just saw, the tiny bones, except they vary in heights depending on luck and stuff. This one is basically Super Mario. What you want to do is stay on the platforms, avoid the bones, and watch out for the last bone right there. That way, so just keep on your toes and don't be slow. Basically, the catchphrase is that. This is basically a harder version of that. This right here, you just want to slide over to this, jump onto the tiny platform, wait a little bit, and jump to the ending. You can see I keep on fighting, he keeps on dodging. This one right here, I like to stay near and down to the bottom, that way you don't get destroyed by the bones. And if you see something like 4 bones in a row, that's basically bad luck, so yeah. Right here, you got one little platform and 3 lines of bones. I like to stay on the platform, but when necessary, I'd like to jump because sometimes it gets too risky. This right here is a blaster platform, as known in the game files, and basically you got the same thing as the other one, except you got Gaster blasters instead of bones, so pretty easy. This one is a harder version. As you can see, there are more bones on the sides, so just stick on the platform and jump when necessary. Pretty okay. You've got a faster version of the first attack that I showed you. It's basically just like that. It's very easy to slip up on the baby jumps because baby jumps are the hardest to do. This one right here, it's pretty simple. Just do some long, even jumps, and you're faster than the bones, so make sure that you stay in between the lines of going faster and slower. This one is basically a faster version of that one attack that I showed you, the third attack, I believe. And right here is your breaking point. This is where you can eat all you want and there's no consequences. There is nothing whenever you eat right here. The battle still progresses like normal, and you don't even waste a turn. So when you're ready after healing, just go in. This one is a bit random. And so basically this is what I like to call reflexes, because what you have to do is really pay attention to what the attack is and then easily maneuver around it. But now you see a bone right here on the screen, right there. Here, mouse, right here. There's a bone right there. That thing will attack you, and so your job in this timeline is to avoid that bone at all costs. So whenever you see it go ducking, quickly press enter twice or 3 times if you're fast like me. This one is a bit randomized and can really outpace you if you're not careful enough. This is basically called random Gaster, and eventually I'm not going to be able to talk soon because there are going to be bones coming up at the bottom down here near the act buttons. So yeah, basically you just want to go in circles, and that's basically the tactic. This one is the second version of the reflexes, and that one right there is the hardest one to dodge by far, because you have to jump down to the bottom bone. See, right there, bones. Okay, and so here is pretty simple right now, but it gets so much faster later, so be wary of that. There is a tactic online where you hold down all the buttons, but that's not actually working for the Bad Time Simulator, so I can't do it right now. Here's just another version. Now, after this attack, you need to heed my instructions. The bones are up there, and you have the bones down here. Now, if you swap between fight and act, you actually have a second to think. And if you want to fight or eat an item or something, you can do that too. But if you want to continue fighting, you just got to do it real quick and pace when the bone is not there. These are basically bigger versions of the random blasters, which makes them harder. Yes, they do the same damage, but they just have a bigger radius. And so, yeah, just keep on fighting. This one, I like to just do this, which is just going side to side in between these bones as to not get destroyed by them. Keep on attacking sands, of course. This one is the third one. This combines both of the multis and gives you a harder chance. This is what I'm talking about. This is where it gets extremely difficult, and you have to stay on your toes for whenever he throws you. Sans is getting ready to use a special attack. This is a special attack. Forget the nothing. This is a special attack. This is what catches people all the way off guard. So, few jumps like that, bones like that, then you have this thing, which people get caught up on. Then you have these, which you just go up and down, which is very easy. Flip through the center, jump right here, jump straight up, jump left and right, jump left and right, jump down, and then you have this. This is very difficult for people. All you want to do is just stay in a circle around it and do not what I just did. And you should just get to this, which is basically the pinnacle of not dying, and so, you know, you can do whatever you want right here, and there will be no consequences because Sans has no more power over you. Eventually, there will be a line here saying, huff puff, alright, I guess you win. In the original Undertale, there would be a whole bunch of dialogue right here, and then you get to kill him, and yada yada yada, but that's basically a tutorial on how to, beat Sans, and yeah, I really hope that this helped y'all if you're planning on fighting Sans, or if you are fighting Sans. This will be a big reminder and a big help to you all, so yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.